All right, back for another beer review, and today I'll be reviewing yet another beer from the Thin Man Brewery, and they're out of Buffalo, New York, and this is their Diplomatic Immunity. So this is a New England-style IPA that comes in at 7% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed in time of review. This can is approximately 6 weeks old. Now, I wasn't going to review this one because so many hop-forward beers need to be drank by me that are in my fridge that have been sent to me in beer mails and beers I just picked up. But then I saw a good friend of mine and fellow beer tuber, Chris, over at Off the 10th, by the way. Check out his channel and check out his review on this one. I saw him review it and he was digging on it. And then a viewer of my channel, Cam, he was like, would you review Diplomatic Immunity? And I'm like, sure, if I see it, I'll grab it. And I did. And here we are. Now, it's 6 weeks old, a little bit older than I typically, want to drink a beer like this, certainly because it's local and I can get it fresh, but just was going to pass on it just because, again, so many beers, but we should be fine at 6 weeks old. Believe they're brewing this one with Simcoe and Mosaic hops, so yeah, let's crack it open, pour it into the hashtag proper glassware, and go from there. So a little bit lighter than I thought. We'll do a little bit of a shot. I mean, I rolled it, but it's not looking as hazy and crazy as I thought it would. Little chunks in there as I rolled it up. Wow, yeah, they're floating around. That's crazy looking. Okay, so, yeah, I don't know if it's going to come off of camera, but there's definitely chunks in the bottom of this. Flip it around like that. There's chunks in it, little chunks. Probably the yeast and whatnot. Maybe the hop particulates, who knows. But yeah, it has this really nice, like, vibrant orange yellow color, half finger of this bright white head. Looks murky and turbid. Yeah, it looks like a New England style IPA, although not as like crazy murky as I anticipated. Ooh, that's really nice. I'm getting almost like strawberry, melon, something like that. Yeah, dude, straight up. What the fuck? Straight up watermelon, like watermelon without question. Simcoe Mosaic. It's almost reaching the Jolly Rancher-esque kind of. This is already a mess of review. Like, that sounds stupid. They're using Simcoe Mosaic, and I'm talking about watermelon Jolly Ranchers. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. But it's not quite as candied. It definitely has like an authentic watermelon. But almost like closer to the rind of the watermelon, like the white part. It has almost this fresh, not super sweet kind of nose to it. But yeah, I'm getting that. Strawberries, a little bit of like a honeydew melon. Definitely big melon vibes on this one. Again, Simcoe Mosaic. I would think if maybe Belmo is in here or something, like I would say, sure, melon, maybe strawberries. A little bit of a peach kind of thing going on. Citrus too. Tangerine, ruby red, grapefruit. But man, that fucking watermelon's wild. I don't know. I think my palate's broken today. But yeah, this is a lot to me. A lot of watermelon, some strawberry. And then there's like a little bit of like stone and citrus fruit underneath. Smells sweeter. Really not getting anything else. There's no dankness or floral component or earthiness or kind of herbaceousness or anything. It's just kind of those sweeter fruit characters with like a little bit of like a biscuity, almost crackery malt base, like a Pilsner-esque malt base. But yeah, it smells pretty good and super refreshing. So let's get into it. Cheers, everyone. Now, the watermelon slightly carries over, but I'm getting strawberries. What the? 7% on this one. The body is like lower side of medium to medium, so it's a touch thin, but it enhances the drinkability for me because it's very refreshing. It almost has like a pale ale kind of body to it for me. Mouthfeel soft, smooth, not really creamy. Decent carbonation. Yeah, body, mouthfeel are fine. The taste, though, this beer is a little bit more dry than anticipated. Right front here with the strawberries, the watermelon more to the rind kind of sensation. Then I'm getting citrus, zesty tangerine, like a tangerine peel, ruby red grapefruit, like a juice, a little bit of peach, mango, just very slight nuances that maybe even touch of sweeter pineapple, but those are all very nuanced at the beginning of the palate. As it passes through the middle of the palate, for me, it has a somewhat almost like earthy sensation halfway through the palate, and then it dries out like 2/3 of the way through the palate, continues to the end. So this is actually a semi-dry to full-on dry finish for me. I can't tell you 7% hides the alcohol well. This is really super drinkable. Like, to me, this would be and I've said this in a lot of reviews lately, but this would be like a fridge beer. Like, I want a beer that's not going to be too sweet. It's in the New England style. I could drink a couple of these, and I could. It's dry enough where you kind of want to go back for a sip, continuously go back for a sip, that is. And the flavors are nice, but they're not like punching you in the face. I really like that watermelon strawberry thing up front. I don't know where it's coming from. Again, my palate could be way off today. I've only reviewed one other beer, and this is the second one, and that was about an hour ago, and I cleansed my palate and the whole nine stuff, so I don't know what's going on there. But watermelon strawberry, if there was Belma hops in here, I'd be like, yeah, for sure. The fact they're using Simcoe Mosaic, however they're getting it, whether it's the yeast in conjunction with the hops, whatever the case may be, it's cool to my palate. It's very unique, and I'm enjoying this one. I don't get too many beers that have strawberry and watermelon in them, especially hop-forward beers. So it's really cool. And like I said, super easy to drink. I think they did a pretty good job with this one. So Diplomatic Immunity from Thin Man, I'm going to go low 4 out of 5 and go 3.95 out of 5. I think it's a good beer. I'm really enjoying it. Not the best beer I've had from Thin Man. Certainly not their best hop-forward beer. But yeah, really easy to drink and not much more to say about. So price and availability on this one. Price point, I believe I bought a single can. I believe I paid like just over $4 for that. I think for Thin Man, mostly their 4-packs run anywhere from like $13.99 to $15.99. So this is probably in the $14 to $16 range, probably higher end $16. So that's kind of the going rate. A little bit cheaper than most places. Like a lot of the other half I drink is anywhere from $18 to $22. So this is lower. So $4 a can, yeah, for something like this, sure, that's kind of the going rate and it's fine. The availability on this one, I don't know exactly here in Western New York, outside of I know it was at one of their 3 breweries now. They have the Chandler Street, the Elmwood, and the one on Transit. You can get them there, and I picked my can up at Premier Gourmet, so I'd imagine it made it into local bottle shops, maybe even consumers. So if you're in the Western New York area, in Buffalo specifically, you probably could get your hands on this one. Now, at the time I post this review, this can's probably almost going to be like 7 weeks to 2 months old. It's drinking fine here at 6 weeks. I would have loved to have this one a couple weeks old, but as is, like, yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, appreciate everybody stopping by for another beer review. Thanks to both Cam and Chris for kind of recommending this one to me. Cam wanting to see me review it, and Chris reviewing this one and saying it was good. So yeah, I'm glad I picked it up. Definitely a good beer. If you've had this one before, let me know what you think about it. Appreciate everybody stopping by for another beer review. Until the next one. Cheers. Oh yeah, I think I said 7%. Really can't taste it. You can't. I'm going to drink the rest of this. Enjoy every single second. Cheers.